Well, I think overall it went very well. I mean, we had a number of successes. Obviously, the rugby winning their third straight Division II title and going undefeated again was something very valuable for us. And then, having both our volleyball teams and women's basketball qualify for provincials or qualify for playoffs was something that we were excited about, and there were goals that those teams had to accomplish during the year, and they did that. And then the women's basketball team to go on to provincials also was a big accomplishment. It was the first time in a number of years that they qualified for provincials, and that was one of their goals coming into the year. So they certainly felt good about that it was successful, and now hopefully you take those accomplishments and you build on them for next season. And then we had a number of kids that were very successful in terms of individual accomplishments. We broke a number of OCA records this year. A number of our kids were OCA academic award winners, and then we had 3 students that were CCA academic All-Canadians, and that's a real major accomplishment. So, those are things that we feel good about and hang our hats on, and like to, let our senior admin team know, and the great accomplishments for those individuals. Well, it's a huge challenge for us now. I mean, in a number of areas. One, that we're going to be playing, all the bigger schools that have been in Division I, the ones that ended up in our conference or in our region, will have to play. The other schools that were Division II that have moved on into the Division I, Algonquin last year was their first year, and that was a team we played for the final, and they certainly want to build a successful program, so you just know they're going to be better. So you combine that with the fact that we've lost our head coach, Larry Cook, has stepped down, and he's been the driving force behind that program for a number of years. He's a great recruiter and very knowledgeable, and at this time I don't really have a replacement for him, so that's certainly a challenge. And then on top of that, a number of our best players are graduating this year or not coming back. So all those things present major challenges for us to address over the next couple months, and hopefully we can solve them, because if we don't, then it's going to be a long season next year. I think they'll be much improved over next year. They've done a good job recruiting to this time anyways, and we've got a number of good players returning, so that'll help. And it'll be Rich's second year, and that first year is such a learning curve in terms of learning how to recruit, learning about the league, learning all the rules, adapting to our particular case here at Loyalist and how we operate, and getting used to me as the athletic director, and just learning the whole system. It's a big learning curve for him. So, and I think he's done that well. I mean, he's certainly made some mistakes, and he'll learn from those. And but I think he's working very hard at being better. He's recruited a number of good players for next year, and like I said, we have a number of good players returning to the lineup, and the fact that those guys are working already. I mean, here we are in April, and they've been doing workouts in the gym, workouts in the fitness center, and just sort of really getting focused already for next season. I think that playoffs is certainly a goal for them, and I think a very achievable one next year if they can fix sort of all the things that went wrong this year. Like I said, I think Rich learned a lot, and he'll be better prepared for next season and better prepared for this, the league and all the challenges that come with it. Well, overall, Tim, we obviously hope that all our programs are better and stronger next year, and that, they continue to build on the successes that they had this year. And obviously we want to do more from our department in terms of marketing our programs and getting the kids out. I mean, the reality is, we've got 600 kids sitting over in residence, and probably about 20 of them attend our games. So we need to address that and solve that, and get back to the days where we used to have the best fans in the province. where not only where our gym was packed, they were packed with fans that knew the game and were boisterous and supportive of our teams. I mean, there's nights now when our crowds are pretty good, but you can hear a pin drop, and we need fans to make noise and to support our players and our coaches and that type of thing. So those are things that we're working on in our department, and just in general, we do very well in the community. But again, we certainly want to continue to build our partnerships within the community. We do a number of goodwill things. A number of our athletes are involved in fundraising programs and just goodwill gestures that we did this year with Big Brothers and Big Sisters, the Terry Fox Walk, Safe Walk programs, sort of all those good community things. We'll continue to build on that, and hopefully they help in the long run in terms of drawing fans in and just getting good support from both the local community and the college community.